Hey YouTube, what is going on? My name's Andrew, aka the Black Dragon. This is Black Dragon Studios, and I'm back with another episode of Doomsday Last Survivors. Today we're just going to be hanging out, doing some honing. The honing challenge is going on right now, and just going to be giving some general tips and tricks as I go along here. You're going to, join me for my honing challenge, and let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Let's see here. Honing challenge. So basically, for those that don't know, this is the honing challenge, and the minimum goal really is to get 150 advanced honings. So these purple chips right here are the advanced honing chips for those that don't know, and by performing 150 advanced honings, you're going to get the best value, basically the best value without going the entire distance and then getting into like the rank rewards and stuff like that, which is going to be well over 1,000 advanced hones. But the minimum requirements for these rewards here, which is an advanced hone core, which guarantees a hone attribute at a maximum value for a legendary armament. So not to be mistaken for this one here, which is just guaranteeing a golden hone attribute. This here is actually going to give you a red hone attribute, which is a maximum value, maximum hone attribute. This one could potentially do that as well, but what it only guarantees you is that you're going to get a legendary hone for that particular piece of gear, and it only works once. You don't get a redo on it. I'm not exactly sure if it caters to the specific gear you're rolling up. Like, for example, if I'm doing an infantry gear, will it give me a guaranteed infantry statistic or like travel speed or something like that? Or if it's just random, because honestly, dude, the last time I did it, and I've only done it once, I got pretty lucky. So let's see if I could find that piece of gear here that I did roll up. I believe it was this here, yes, my aluminum case, which is like it's my superb armament, right, that I'm going to be working on getting to 5-star first. So I'm doing this. I already got 2 more ready to go here. In fact, I might just build 2 out at the same time. I'm not exactly sure how I want to approach that yet. I'll probably just honestly, since I didn't really roll this up quite that much, I'll probably just end up putting it all on here for stars, which really sucks because it takes so long to freaking get these things as a low spender, but it is what it is. We'll do what we can. But the point I was trying to make is, the last time I did those, I got a rider squad block and a rider squad defense, which isn't too bad. If you consider the fact if it could roll any random hone, these are 2 pretty good hones to have for a rider hero. Not the best ones by a mile. I would much rather these be squad attack and rider squad lethality, but it is better than infantry squad attack or ranged squad defense. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's good there. So I have saved up here today. We got a bag ready, quite almost near ready for top commander. So if you see like crazy amounts of stuff in my bag, it's because I'm literally like 90% of the way to my first ever top commander, which I'm super excited about. I'm just looking for these honing chips. There they are. So I've got 222 of these bad boys today, and I'm going to show you guys how I pretty much do this event for free. Even though I have only 222 honing chips and it requires 150 to complete the event, you're going to see that I actually complete the event and still have a significant amount of those honing chips available at the end of it. So if you happen to be doing this top commander right now, this is going to just benefit you even more, because if you're doing this infantry top commander, you're gonna get a lot of phase points for owning armaments. But honestly, it doesn't really get you points other than that. Like, there's nothing else that gains you points in this event. So you're gonna gain points only for upgrading your hone, like only for using your honing chips, but you're not actually going to get points for your gear upgrade, which really sucks in this capacity, because I think that they should give you points, you know, for getting better gear. But like for upgrading your gear, at the very least, you should get some amount of points for that. But it is what it is, and that's why I really do recommend, even if you're not doing the top commander, to just go ahead and do this event anyways, because it's not really going to cost you that much in the long run. Let's do a little calculation here, just to show you guys that I'm not lying. 38,000, which is the amount of points that you would get for one elite honing chip, times 150. It only gets you 5 million top commander points if you do it exactly like that, and you're really only going to be digging into, I would say, maybe 50 of your honing chips. They're going to be getting replaced by the event, which is really cool. So, as you can see here, you're going to get 4 for doing 15, you're going to get 7 back for doing 30, 10 back for doing 45, and, you know, you're going to get so many of these back, brother. Now, the drop-off in rewards for if you're not going the full length, which is probably going to be like 1,200 hones or 1,300 hones to get into first place. If you see here, this guy here already has 3,000 hones done. You get 1 point per hone. So this guy's already got 3,000 done, this crazy, crazy motherfucker. And this guy in second place already has 1,400. So what you're going to get for these ones is you're going to get a special item used for honing the 5th slot of an armament. Guarantees a rare hone attribute. So honestly, dude, if you're lucky enough to get this, congratulations. But as you saw there, you're going to have to save up a lot of honing chips if you want to get into that top 3. 746 for third place isn't too bad, but I can guarantee you right now, because it's just started today, that this is not going to be where it ends off. I'm going to say it probably goes up to like, somebody probably comes in last minute and splashes like another 500 or so honing chips. So just, you know, keep that in mind, that it's really for whales pretty much to get up to this level. Like, I'm saving slowly for it. I'm going to do it eventually. I'm going to just blow all of my honing chips eventually. I just don't know when. But in the meantime, I'm going to at least do the 150 for each event to get up to this rank right here. Because as you see here, there's a lot of rewards for coming up to rank 150. You're going to get extra honing chips back quite frequently, as well as those lesser honing chips, and as well as some resource packs as well. But from 150 to 300, which is the same amount, 150 plus 150, you're getting nothing between 150 and 300. So there's the difference, right? Like, you're getting absolutely no value for your honing chips from 150 to 300. So I'd recommend just saving up to 150 and then ending the events there, but just do every event. And then the excess chips that you have, don't use them. I would recommend just keep saving them up. And this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to save them up until I have enough that to where I think I can use all of them to get into that, you know, top 3 position at some point in the future, which will probably be like years from now. And finally, you know, take one of those, which isn't even that much. If you think about how long and how much you actually have to save for, it's really not that much. It's good rewards, don't get me wrong. Like, if you manage to make it into first place here, you're going to get 4 of those red hones, and then you're going to get 1 of those max 5th slot hones, which is pretty cool. But the amount of time that it's going to take to save to get to that place is, you know, it's probably a lot longer than you think if you're not spending a lot of money in this game. So I'm not going to worry about that at all right now. I'm a rider main. I'm building up my riders. Honestly, bro, I'm not super thrilled with these hones right here. I would change these hones. These are actually some of the worst hones on my character because I don't want those stats. Despite the fact that they are rider stats, it's unfortunate that they roll defensive stats because I'm not a defensive rider. I'm an offensive rider. I want stats like lethality, attack, travel speed. Those are the best things that I could possibly get. And I have those on my hero on every other piece of gear. So I'll probably roll this this legendary gear up first, despite the fact that I will change these later on down the road. For now, they still technically are better than some of these lower rolls that I have on some of this gear. Another thing that I wanted to mention too is I'm only going to be leveling up armaments that is legendary. If it's not legendary, I'm not going to be rolling it up at all. So eventually I'm going to be wanting to get to this racing helmet here, which is, I think, better than this racing helmet here. Let's see, because here, for this basic racing helmet, I'm not going to look at the stats because I've already leveled this up. But the stats for this helmet here is Rider Squad Defense and Rider Squad Block, and I don't want those stats. They're on every single helmet. They come with every single helmet. That's not what you want for these types of offensive heroes. I would much rather counter damage taken minus 1.5. Counter damage taken means I'm attacking you, you're counter damaging, putting damage on me, and now I'm going to take less damage because of that. And that's much better on an offensive hero than something like Squad Defense. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we're going to be doing more attacking than we are going to be doing defending. So we're going to be getting counter damage taken all the time. So with that being said, the less counter damage I can get applied to my team, the better. So I'm going to be using the racing helmet, potentially getting the superb helmet. But honestly, dude, I'm going to tell you something. I've been leveling up this aluminum case. I've only got 3 of them, and I've been doing this since I started the game. I've almost been playing the game for 9 months now. How long is it going to take for me to level this up to 5 stars? 4 years? So my point is, only do one piece of equipment at a time. I'm not going to go and start leveling up this case here if I have other equipment that I'm actually going to be putting on my main rider hero eventually. Like, for example, this gun here is probably going to get 5-starred, and I'm going to tell you why. This gun here is in every single... This helmet here is in every single Mega Armament sale, okay? This helmet. You get legendary helmet frag choices in every single box. I started doing the wrong helmet at first, and this is another big mistake that I made when I started playing the game. I started taking this helmet here because it was the first legendary helmet that I ever got. And I just said, well, I may as well just start leveling this up right away, right? Wrong. What I should have done is stop leveling that helmet up right away and started going for this helmet immediately and start leveling this helmet up immediately. So because of how easy this helmet is to get, this is a legendary helmet that's actually quite insanely easy to get. I'm going to be leveling this up to 5 stars. I'm not going to be getting the superb helmet for this one until maybe, 4 or 5 years down the road, if I'm even still playing the game at that point. So we can rule that one out. That one is safe to level up. Now that I've selected the helmet that I'm actually going to be using, it's safe to level up. Same with the jacket here. Let me see what this stat is here. The Bonded Windbreaker, not a huge fan of the Bonded Windbreaker if I'm being completely honest. But if you look at this is all of my Bonded Windbreakers right here. This is my vest, if you want to call it that. I have nothing. This is it. I got this elite Bonded Windbreaker, and I've been leveling that up, and it's not super important. Like, I'm not going to keep investing into that. I just keep getting free fragments for that, so I'm going to level it up, because they're free, obviously, you're going to do it. But I'm not going to invest hones into this elite equipment. I'm not even going to invest anything into this Bonded Windbreaker. I've put a few hone chips into there already, like those blue ones, but I'm not actually going to hone this equipment through and through right to the end. This is actually not even the jacket that I want. Eventually, I'll show you the jacket that I'm working towards. And you have to know this stuff. Like, if you don't know this stuff, then you're already putting yourself on the wrong path, because you're going to be wasting time doing things in this game that don't make sense in the future. I haven't even gotten a single piece yet. Well, there you go. This just goes to show you exactly how difficult it is to get this stuff. The jacket that I'm working towards doesn't even appear on screen here, because I've never gotten a single fragment for it. It's the one that gives your squad extra HP. Now, P.S. another great way to get fragments for your armaments is in this store here. I just sell off all my blue armaments and my green armaments, and I get fragments for free here. Just this week, I got 10 racing shoes fragments. Was it 10 or 5? I think it was 5. I think I got 5 racing shoe fragments for absolutely free. Does anyone have the jacket? This is the one that I'm talking about. But the legendary version of it is a Frenzy Windbreaker. Is it the same? Yeah, it's the same, but it's legendary, and then there's an elite one. So the Frenzy Windbreaker gives your squad HP 0.9% and rider squad block, as opposed to squad block and basic attack damage taken. I would rather just have HP, honestly. And then here, basic attack damage. So there's, I can't even remember what the other ones are. And as you see, like, I've never even got, I don't even know where you would obtain this shit. Like, where are you going to get fragments for this stuff? So at this point, bro, like, at this point, considering how long I've been playing this game for and the fact that I've literally never gotten a single, I got one jacket and that's it since I started playing in almost 9 months. I'm heavily considering just taking this to 5 stars and then honing the damn thing to max until I can get something better, because it's going to take me years after all is said and done to get one of these jackets that are legendary to 5 stars. So I'm really planning the roadway, or the pathway for my account here today, just by looking at some of this stuff. This here, this IE augmenter, brother, I didn't even know. Dude, look at how powerful this is. I just got this. I didn't put it on my hero yet because I'm waiting for Top Commander to get those points to put it on. There will come a point, I think it's tomorrow, where you can increase your commander might or your hero might. I don't freaking know, dude. There does come a point, I believe, where it does matter, though. That's why I'm waiting to put it on. But yeah, as compared to this, which is currently 70,000 might, I've got this IE augmenter, which you can get here. I'm going to show you exactly everything. I'm not going to let anything slip through the cracks today. This is what I like to buy, is these IE augmenter fragments. These gold nano coatings are nice to buy as well, so I'm kind of just doing one at a time here. I've got my IE augmenter, and as you saw there, it has a lot of stopping power for one piece of equipment. Without having any stars on it or anything whatsoever. It's already got 165,000 might when you get it. So it's like having a 4-star piece of legendary gear. It's well worth getting at least the first one, I think. And it'll give you skill damage dealt, squad attack, rider squad attack. Well, hone effects are random. But yeah, it's very good. And it also increases attack for you and nearby allies by 4%. After using a skill. Lasts 3 seconds, affects up to 3 squads. So this is very good for field heroes that are doing rallies, attacking heroes, offensive based heroes. This is going to be really good on. So I recommend at least just getting that first. And now what I'm going to be going for is this golden nano coating. So it's basically the golden nano coating is to use to level up this crap right here. And refine this stuff here. So as you see there, I got 4 of them, and I'm probably gonna need a lot more than 4 of them if I want to refine some of this equipment. And yeah, it's gonna look pretty cool when it finally, that's how you get those bags and stuff like that up to like red, you know how everyone has. I'll show you one of the guys in my alliance. This is probably the strongest guy in my alliance. His gear here is pretty insane. I would say he's probably spent like upwards of $10,000 to get this kind of gear. And he's like a ranged main, so he's got red helmet, which gives him range, squad, attack, defense, HP. Range, squad, attack, defense, HP. Got the ray gun there. So that's all from golden nano coatings. Okay. So now that we've looked at that, I'm probably going to level that up. Yeah, I'm probably going to level this up. Just the attack is fine, but I don't want squad block, so I'll probably change that today, honestly. This plasma blade here is pretty good, but it's not what I'm looking for. You can get that from the event that uses hammers. I forget what it's called, but I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. This event here, the exploration event, you can get those plasma blades or those purification masks by using those, and you can get those for free. I just saved them. They'll give you like 10 or 20 free every single event. So once you save up like 300 or 400 of them, you could probably get that fully leveled up, if I'm being completely honest with you, within a year. If you just saved all those up that I was just telling you about. These things here, exploration hammers. And sometimes I'll even buy the $1 pack too, which gives you 2 exploration hammers, just to speed up my progress a little bit. So every time that event comes on, I get 4 extra exploration hammers, plus I'm saving up my exploration hammers that they give you for free each day. The event is 2 days long, and they give you 10 hammers per day. And there's 16 floors to navigate, and there's 30 random squares on each floor. And once you open the grand prize on the floor, you go to the next floor. So you kind of got to have a lot of hammers saved up. It usually takes between 5 and 10 hammers on average to get through each floor. So you want to have around 250, 300 hammers saved up for when you get that bad RNG. And you can probably do the full event, and you can get some pretty badass equipment from that event too. There's another good event going on. I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about right now. The Secret Armory event is one of my favorite personal events for a low spend player, because it gives you the opportunity as a low spend player to buy packs without spending money. So just by using your gems, you can get an Armory card pack, and you can get up to 10 of them for 700 gems per pack. I think it's a good deal, honestly. Yeah, you could go and buy 2. You can get 2 cracks for 99 gold, which is not bad either, but I would honestly just rather spend my gems, to get, one open per 10 tickets, right? So there's that. And there's also, sometimes there's like bonus ways to get those as well. This one here. So Doomsday recharge event. So if you purchase packs, you can actually get purchase points and get those tickets for free. So let's say you purchase a pack worth 500 points. You can get 10 cards. 1,000 points, you can get 20 cards. So pretty simple stuff like that. Speaking of which, guys, if you haven't yet made a purchase on this game, I'm going to put my invitation code right in the description below the video. It'll be right up near the top of the description, so you guys don't have to go searching everywhere for it. I'm going to put a link with my invitation code to this gold mall here. And as a new player, you'll obtain 1,500 gems and a 25% rebate on the amount of gold that you purchase from the store. And I will also get a rebate as well. I will also get some gold from that purchase from the Gold Mall Ambassador event. So if you guys have yet to make a purchase in Doomsday Last Survivors, but you're thinking about maybe purchasing some gold, please use my code and I can get this bonus as well, as you get a bonus. Everybody gets something in the end for that, right? So I'll put that right underneath the description in the video. And yeah, anyways, back to the video. So you can get those tickets for free, which is really nice, and then open up gear specific to your specialty. So if you're infantry main, rider main, range main, leader main, I don't know anybody that's a leader main, but The meta could change at any point, right? We need to make this video eternal. So if you're a leader main, you can also get specific gear to your leaders as well. So you could potentially, you'll have a much higher chance of opening up all this stuff here. There it is. There's the jacket that I was talking to you guys about before. The Frenzy Windbreaker. Skill damage taken by troop, squad HP, and squad block. I think this is hands down the best rider jacket that you can get, if you're getting a rider jacket, of course. But unfortunately, I'm just working on other stuff right now. And every time I open up gear for this from these red cases here, which is like the best cases to open up, and the only cases I would recommend opening up, unless you're going for these top chests here, which is obviously going to give you some wicked resources if you actually make it to these numbers here. I would only recommend just opening up the random red fragments that come up, because those boxes are going to contain guaranteed legendary gear in them. Legendary fragments, superb legendary gear or legendary fragments. Like here, I just opened up superb spooky driving shoes, 2 fragments for 700 gems. That's not a bad deal, man. Like, I just opened up some pretty good shoes. Not that I'm going to be using those shoes anytime soon, but that's how you get gear in this game. You gotta slow grind for it. So now that I've kind of talked about that for a bit and kind of given myself some direction to what I want to do, I think the first thing that I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna hone this first piece of gear. And we start with 222. Let's see. What do I want to do here? We're going to want squad block. And I'm going to stop it at elite. Just want to see what pops up. Okay, I don't want that. Skill damage is pretty good. If I could get that legendary, maybe I would. Range squad attack. If that said rider squad attack, honestly, I would have took it. We are looking for rider squad attack, travel speed. No. Squad damage would be nice. Squad damage is universal, so it works for other troop types as well. Okay, here's something that I might take a downgrade on. Rider squad lethality as compared to 30 squad block. I have 25 squad lethality. I'm going to take that. Now I've got 2.5% travel speed. I'm going to take that. I'm happy with the way that this rolled here. We're going to come back to that later. This nano purifier here, this is another thing that you can obtain from the exploration event with those hammers that I was telling you about. Might be one of the better pieces of elite gear that you can put on your hero, and I would recommend, especially if you're getting riders leveled up or infantry leveled up, or even, I guess, ranged as well. This would be really good to have. Basic attack damage by 3%, squad attack by 1.1%. And just at 1 star, it's already got 114,000 might. So, you know what? I'm looking at this and it doesn't have the correct hones on it. So, let's go ahead right now and change this infantry squad attack. I'm already rolling a better one. Rally basic attack damage. Okay, I don't want infantry squad attack. Squad attack. So this is universal. I would take that over the rally attack. Let's see if I could still get something better. Is it possible to get a legendary from this? I don't know. Rally counter damage. No. Infantry. Nope. I don't want to spend too much time rolling this up, but I know I'm going to probably be maxing it. That's the only reason why I'm rolling it up. Squad defense, no. Garrison attack, no. Squad defense, no. Travel speed 2.1%. Yeah, I'll take that. That's pretty good. I wonder if I can increase this by a little bit. Rally attack, no. Rider squad defense, no thank you. I wonder if we could get a higher number. That's really all I'm looking for. Rider squad lethality 25. Is that better than Rider squad attack 1.9? Let's see, because I'm going to keep rolling it anyways. It is just a little bit better. Okay, so that's cool. Defense 2%. Not going to take that. Not going to take that. Not going to take that. I don't want to like... Okay, I like that. I like travel speed, so I'll take that. So we just gained another 5%, 4.5% travel speed just with those few hones there. So I've got the middle gear situated for now. These racing shoes here I'm definitely going to be taking to 5-star. These pants here I'm probably going to eventually do, but it's going to take a really long time. So let's see here. These numbers are decent. Yeah, these numbers are decent, I can't lie, but I'm pretty sure we can increase this here. There we go. One hone, and already I got 2.4% travel speed, which is way better than what was on there before. Wow, one hone and we out skis. That's what you want to see, right? Here with these shoes, as I said, I'm going to be taking these to max. So let's go ahead and get a hone for this bad boy here. I might, honestly, bro, I might get a red hone for these shits today because these are some of my favorite pieces of gear. So let's see here. Travel speed, let's change that to something better. You know what? I'm so tempted to just take this so it stops asking me that if I want to give it up, but I do. I'll take that. There we go. It's defense, I got a better one there. So we've got a legendary Rider Squad defense. I'm going to keep rolling that. That's actually a pretty good roll too. It's 2.5%. It's no joke, dude. That's a lot of defense. But I'm looking for offensive statistics. Like travel speed, I'll take that. Honestly, call me an idiot for giving up this legendary defense. But honestly, dude, I like travel speed a lot more than I like defense on my Bella. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to keep rolling it. And I'm going to try to get a better roll than that. Because I already wasn't happy with the defense anyways. And honestly, dude, I think we can get something better. I have a lot of hones in the bag here still to do. And everything else is pretty much rolled up to where I want it at the moment anyway. So I'm just going to keep doing this one until I can get something really good for this piece here. Like I said, honestly, dude, I might even just red home this shit today because, yeah, I'd like to see what we can get for it. If we don't get anything good for it in this next X amount of... we've already done like 100, so I only have to do like 50 more. Oh, 2.7% defense. Man, that's like really good. I gotta take it for now. I gotta take it, man. That's 18,000 might above where I was before. That's gonna make a difference in field battle. It will for sure. But I'm still gonna probably red hone this bastard today. Let's see. Alright, let's go collect our prizes and see where we're at. I'm pretty happy with the amount of upgrades that I've been getting today. We're at 105. We're at 105, and in fact, let's go back to this shoe here. And the reason I'm not upgrading the actual gear itself is, again, because I'm waiting for Top Commander to do those things. Let's... I got one of these now. So let's try this. Okay, so I put this thing here. It's going to give me, well, we're going to find out what it's going to give me. I'm going to click the button right now. It's going to give you a max legendary Rider Squad Luck 42. We take that. Obviously, we take that. Am I satisfied with it? I'm not really satisfied with the defensive stat there, but honestly, dude, like, let me see. I'm gonna test this out somewhere else that I have yeah. Hold on. Let's go here, and I know that I can get something better here. So let me go here to this gun, and we'll go here to this squad attack, which is purple honed at the moment. We'll do this here, and this, and that. Okay, so I have it locked in, ready to go again here. Let's see what it comes up. Rider Squad lethality max. Well, it guarantees a golden hone attribute, but it doesn't guarantee the maximum value of that hone attribute. Okay, so that's really good. It's actually giving me rider everything, so I'm like super thrilled right now. Honestly, bro, I might just red hone this bastard here today because it's like the last purple hone that I have on any of my gear. Let's see if I can get something better though for what was I just doing? Did I do this helmet? No, I didn't even. This is the helmet that I'm working towards, so I'd like to at least put some stuff on here today. This travel speed here, I would instantly like to upgrade it to an elite anything. Roger squad defense, no thank you. Ah yeah, fuck it, we will. Fuck it, we ball, right? Let's see if I can get something better. Oh, I'm using the wrong ones. I need to be using these ones. I don't want gathering speed. Lethality, we take that. Defense, we give that up. Lethality 22, that's an upgrade. Okay, let me go out here. We've got to be done, no? Oh my god, I still have like 40 hones I can do, man. This is exciting. Look at my bag. So I started with 222. We already still have 154 left. And we're only going to have like 140 left after this event is over. So I really only spent like 70 hones to get 150 hones done in this event. This is like why this is like this is the main event, dude. For honing. This is why, if you guys want to go back and look at my video where I told you guys to stop randomly honing your armaments outside of this event, go back and watch that video. But if you watch this video, I'm sure you'll never do that again. If you've been doing that, you'll never do that again. I know, right? So we're gonna go to this helmet here, and this is like the main character helmet for my account. We're gonna be honing this one here and trying to get a better hone here. So let's go in here and we will continue honing. Give up. Give up. Give up. Give up. Only if it, no, it's not higher max. It's not a higher max value. Okay. Garrison counter damage. I don't garrison with this hero, so I'm not going to be garrisoning with any of my riders at the moment. Oh, that's infantry. Damn. That sucks. Hey, come on, give me something good here. Got it, upgrade there. Rider squad lethality, give that up. And give that up. Yeah, I think we're good. We should be done now. 9 more. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go right back to this helmet here. I'm going to do 9 more on this one. Give up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, squad attack 2%. We'll take that. 7, 8, 9. Okay. So we'll probably do the red hone on those, on that helmet. If I don't want to do these shoes here, what do we get here? Squad block here. Not big on squad block, bro. I'd rather have something like travel speed or max attack percent. But then again, here too, we got a purple here. And like I told you guys before, I'm gonna be maxing this weapon. This weapon's already at 2 stars. And I'm already using it. So I'd rather just take the weapon that I'm actually already using, and I'm going to be maxing it anyways, and get a maximum hone on it. Let's see what it gives us. So we're looking for attack percent, we're looking for lethality, we're looking for travel speed. I'd prefer travel speed max, honestly, because I've been losing a lot of travel speed, I feel like, through this video. So garrison basic attack damage. So yeah, it looks like it can roll random shit, random bullshit for you. This is horrid. Garrison basic attack damage. I gotta give that up because that's never gonna get used. So there you go. There's the breaks of that little module there. It can fail you big time. So I've been getting very lucky to have it turn out rider this, rider that, rider this, rider that, like anything rider. I guess I just got to be happy with. And that's why, honestly, bro, that's why I didn't want to re-roll the squad block and the defense, because those are actually usable statistics. Despite the fact that they're not my ideal statistics, they're still much better than shit like infantry squad block or like ranged squad attack. You know what I mean? So we'll min-max those when the time comes, but for now, those are still very good attributes to have on any rider hero. So not a bad day, not a bad day, not a bad day if I do say so myself. In terms of honing, I'm not going to be too upset about it. I started the day with 222 elite honing chips, and now for my savings I still have 132 elite honing chips. And bro, the last time that this honing event took place, I think I finished with like 70 or so honing chips. And I've been working on, building up my honing chip pile quite a bit. So I'm just going to keep building up my honing chips. And these honing chips here I usually save for Alliance League. So yeah, that's about all I've got for you guys today. Very happy with the results of this video, save but for that last hone there. I was really hoping for something good, but we got garrison squad attack, garrison basic attack damage, maximum like 6% or something like that. That's unfortunate, but everything else we had many upgrades. So yeah, I would say big W overall. Approaching 1.5 million on my Bella here, which is my strongest hero by far. My second strongest hero would probably be my Dong Park Wook. Really good hero for all game modes, honestly. So yeah, I guess that's really all I got for you guys today. I did just join a new alliance. Oh, look at this. I got top commander points as well, so I'll collect all this stuff as well. So how many honing chips did I just get? I got a few. I got a few from there. As well as some gems, which is really nice, and some arrows as well. So that's cool. I like the new update. They lowered the value of the Great Hunter event to 500. They lowered the I forget what this event's called, but this one's here for the Great Hunter, and then this one here, the rifle ammos, they lowered these events to 500 to qualify for points, which is really nice because I've been saving this for 9 months now, and this is still all I got. So yeah, there's that. I did change alliances. I recently disbanded from my previous alliance, and I'm now with a different alliance. I'm now with OLT in region 138, so I'm happy with that. we're going to be starting a new alliance. We're going to be starting a new OLT here fairly soon. We're going to be taking over one of the alliances that I guess wants a new leadership or just doesn't have leadership. Doesn't really have an alliance. We're going to be this is Island Raid map right here, which started today, but we're going to be doing probably next week or the week after, taking over this new alliance and just forming a new alliance, but an alliance that was already there. So it'll have, it'll have like research already done in it and stuff like that. So, and it's going to be off of like a family of alliances that are already in the server anyways, that are just basically taking over the entire server. So yeah, OLT is definitely taking over 138, and I'm happy to be a part of that movement and away from the old shenanigans. That's the nicest way I can say it, of my old alliance. But I guess what I could say publicly is choose the best alliance for you. Like my alliance there, I felt ultimately like it was just on the decline. There was, really just people just leaving, people coming, people leaving, people coming, people leaving. And people might say, well, that's just every alliance. Well, no, not really, because when I first got there, it was a healthy alliance. There was a healthy amount of participants in each event. But recently, over the last month especially, our alliance just stopped getting registered for quite a few events because we didn't have like the minimum 40 fighters registered to participate. So there's like a month. I think I just spent the last 2 Genesis Wars sitting out because my alliance didn't even register for the event. So after a while, I'm just like, you know what? This alliance, I'm not gonna worry about it a whole lot. I got an offer for a new alliance anyway, so I just decided, you know what? Maybe this might be the right time to just pack up and leave. I gave up over 1 billion resources. I had like 500 million wood. I had over 600 million wood and 500 million food. I had like 300 million steel and 100 million oil, and I just gave it up. Because I have all this in the bag, right? So I got all this in the bag and more. So lots of stuff, and I'm not worried about it, but I'm happy to, try new things, and it seems to be a good change so far. I went down in might. I lowered my might. My alliance might now is a lot less than it was before, and it's got a lot less filler in it than it did before. Like the previous alliance that I had over 120 people in it, but over like 65 of those accounts were duplicate accounts of the same person, like farm accounts, or they were just like bot accounts, like for, healing your troops and stuff like that. So I just said, you know what? There's like not even 30 people actually in this alliance. I gotta go, man. This is crazy. So I hopped out of there and I joined this alliance, and I've only been here for 2 days, but yeah, we'll have to see. I'm probably gonna just ship out of this alliance because most of them don't like speak English. So once we start that new alliance, that'll be awesome. It's in the same server, so that's why I came to the server in the first place. But it'll be very nice to see if we can get that alliance going, because it actually contains one of my former alliances at my previous alliance who got kicked out for no bloody reason. So I don't agree with the reasons that they got kicked out. And yeah, I'm going to back that person 100%. Once I found out why they got kicked out of the alliance, it was time for me to go. So I had to go and support them, and you should do the same. Don't stand for any type of abusive behavior that your alliance puts towards your members. If their leadership are doing that, then they're probably going to do it to you someday. So just keep that in mind, and find yourself the right alliance. All right, guys. And with that, I'm getting out of here for today. My name's Andrew. This is Black Dragon Studios. If you've made it to the end of the video, you probably like this type of content, so go ahead and subscribe to the channel and leave a like, leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.